Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, and today we're doing a reading on what is it that you should know right now. And these are just going to be messages, okay? And I don't know what to expect. I have laid out the decks and I didn't put the vice versa deck for you to see, because on both sides you have images. So I didn't want you to be distracted by certain tarot cards, hence that's why the box is there. But choose from the pile number 1, which is the textured tarot, pile number 2, which is the steampunk tarot, and pile number 3, which is the vice versa tarot. Okay, so take your pick. If you need some more time, stop the video and I'm gonna see you in the timestamps. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 1, the texture tarot. So let's take a look at your reading. I want to do that before we start. And we're going to be asking questions, okay? So what is the core issue here? And we're going to take the card from the top and one from the bottom. And then we're going to take a look at what is it that you need to let go of. And what is it that you should concentrate on? Okay, let's take a look at this. So the core issue with 5 of Wands and the Ace of Swords, for me in this deck, the 5 of Wands, it's a bit different from the usual 5 of Wands, okay? For me, it seems like you might feel a little bit more energetically sensitive, chaotic a bit than usual. So you might have different sensations in your body. You might get a little bit hot-headed from time to time and speak your truth on things that you maybe usually don't involve yourself in. But whatever the situation here, it seems like the clear thoughts are being shared with other people. Nothing is being hidden right now. You're expressing yourself well. Just make sure that whenever you express yourself, it doesn't come from ego. And what I mean by ego in this case, it seems like you might have been triggered prior about something already, or some situation has triggered your person, and therefore you come off a little bit harsh or maybe standoffish. So whatever the situation, I get you, because I do feel your energies here. But this is saying make sure that you are careful with the fabric when you hold a sword. Does it make sense? Be careful how you navigate and how you use that sword for everyday life. I don't know what exactly it means for you, but I hope it's making sense, guys. And now, what is it that you should concentrate on and let go of? So what it is that you should let go of? Let go of any... I mean, there's something, it seems like someone is beating a dead horse, okay? So what is it that you're beating a dead horse about? Like, it seems like this has been done many times or talked about many times, and, you know, same situation keeps reappearing. This is saying let that rose die, okay? And see the beauty in it. And not many people can do so, because I know that it might be difficult sometimes, but this is saying don't be afraid to be a black sheep. Okay, right now you have to be not afraid of being a black sheep, because all of those other roses are the same. So there is something that you might possibly want to say that is a little bit different, or do something that is a bit different from the normality, let's put it that way. Now, what it is that you should let go of, we have 2 threes, 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. It seems like right now you need to put aside the collaborations and the get-togethers and maybe concentrate a little bit more on watering your own garden, like the Star card over here. So this is saying, look, you know, it seems like you have to detach a little bit from the work collaborations. So maybe some of you, not many, maybe you want to change something about your job. For some others, maybe you have to distance yourself from some people, okay? And now what it is that you have to concentrate on, first off, what's coming through is your emotional stability. It seems like someone is in the position of, I really don't like to describe Five of Cups as all, you know, as that regular meaning, crying over spilled milk. For me, in this case, it's a little bit different. It seems like someone has been hurt and they don't let go of it. Okay, that repetitive cycle is coming through here. So concentrate on fixing yourself first. So make sure that your cups are full before you do give it to someone else. Because if you don't have those cups full, then you can't give as much as well. And you know how we are being told in the airplanes to put the mask on first on ourselves and then for everyone around us, especially when it comes to, if you do have a child, obviously you would like to put it on them first. But this is saying go by what is said, do it for yourself first, take care of yourself first, and then you will be able to take care of other people. So fix your emotional stability, this is saying right now, okay? Because something is a little bit upside down for you now, and I think it's going to go away in the next couple of weeks, so I wouldn't be concentrated on this too much. By the way, one of you is wearing a really cool, a bit chunky looking ring, and it looks very good. Now the star card is saying again, water your own garden. So what is it that you need to concentrate on right now? First off, again, this is coming through, take care of yourself. Firstly, take care of yourself, and also do not put aside that dream that you thought of before. So whatever dream you came up with and you had this vision of that dream that you want this to happen, and I think it's to do with the work for a lot of you, okay? This is saying don't let go of it. Don't let go of it. Another thing what to concentrate on is the movement over here. And it might be the emotional movement from, sad place to a better place. For some others, it can be something to do with an actual movement. So maybe, because it sits next to the star card, this is saying don't forget the movement that you wanted to take or you want to take. So don't let go of your dreams, pile number one. That's what's coming through here the most, because I keep staring at that star over here. So it seems like you might want to detach yourself a little bit from the world here. And I mean, I'm not reading from the corona side. I'm saying everything that I'm seeing, how it came out, okay? So for some of you it might make sense because the world is in such stagnant state right now that you might have to distance yourself from work and also from people, your friends or family members. But the main key thing for you guys is following your dream, okay? Don't leave it aside. This is saying it's still possible. It's still possible. It feels like some of you have probably been thinking like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I mean, how much work are you willing to put in, How many obstacles do you want to conquer in order to make it work? Because the possibility is there. Let's take a look at some other cards. Come on. If you do want to be someone who owns their own business of any sorts or start something new for yourself with a star card, I feel like some of you have a plan set or at least have started doing something already. This is saying the possibilities out there, you can get it. You can get it. Don't worry worrying about money and career here too much. And I keep paying attention to the sun here. That seems like some kind of jewel that reminds me of the sun. And this is saying don't stay in that Five of Cups position. Stay in the sun position, because it's fine to feel things through and feel like crap. Perfectly fine. Let it out. But pay attention to how long this has been dragging, and if it is holding you back, okay? Then we have Ten of Wands. and we have Two of Pentacles. Okay, some of you might have to juggle two things at the same time, which will make your life a little bit burdensome for some time. And it's fine. So you might be taking care of a couple of things at the same time, you know, thinking which one is your priority, what it is that you want to do next. But the possibilities are over there. The only thing right now for you is, are you willing to work hard? And that's something that I told you before I pulled the Ten of Wands. How hard are you willing to work? Because the opportunity is within your grasp. Pile number one for sure. So let me see, if you did work hard, how would that pan out for you in the next, I would say, year? And I'm just going to let gravity do its work, okay? We have Six of Pentacles. Look how many pentacles we have here. That's financial stability, okay? Six of Pentacles. I mean, you have Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Star. You have really nice cards. So it seems like you are worrying a little bit too much right now. And you might find yourself in that state, especially these days. And it's okay, you know, sometimes we get influenced by other people. But recognize what is yours, what is not. Which is very important, okay? What is it that we need to know? And I'm going to use the Animal Tarot deck for you. And we're going to pull one card, and I'm just going to read it out for you as a message. I would laugh if that would be, keep seeing blue colors, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was blue or green, because we do have a lot of pentacles here. Let's let gravity do its work. No, we do have some green, but it's a Four of Spring card, and it's talking about, oh, it's time to kick back, relax, and celebrate all that you have. Joy arises from success in your career, the completion of a project, or a very happy home life. So this is saying take a chill pill. Take a chill pill, pile number one for now, okay? This is your time to relax before you jump into this project of some sorts. And you need to get rid of those beliefs that you might have at this very time. Get rid of those beliefs, write your worries down and leave them there, okay? One more card and we're gonna finish this reading. Here we go, we have the green card coming out. So again, this is money, man. This is money. Look, contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. And these are very important. So here you go. You know, Four of Spring, that water energy goes very well with Five of Cups. This is saying take time to recover from whatever emotional baggage you were holding lately, and then start shifting your energy towards the Ten of Autumn, which is Ten of Pentacles. It's all about stable family. It's all about having that foundation. You have too many Pentacles cards for you not to be successful in whatever that is that you're thinking of doing. And even if you're not thinking about making something your own or having your own business, anyhow, this is saying whatever the confusion about your finances, it's going to turn out good. The only thing that might be dragging you down a little bit, like pushing you backwards, okay, is that emotional state here. Because and it's no joke, you know, sometimes when we really concentrated on that, that is the only thing that's holding us back. The moment you do shift to that other energy, it doesn't matter what's happening around you, what other people's opinions are, that is when you start going towards your dream. So don't forget the star, pile number one, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello people, whoever has chosen pile number 2. So let me shuffle these cards a little bit more because I want to do it on camera, and we're going to start your reading. 1 second, I had one card that showed itself face up. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to be asking is, what is it that you are dealing with right now, or what is it that is the main kind of issue or the main focus point? And then we're going to take a look at what it is that you should concentrate on and what it is that you should let go of, okay? So let's take a look at what we will have for you. Right, so what we're dealing with, we have the Ten of Cups and we have Ace of Wands. So what I heard straight away, this is I keep hearing my beloved one is going towards me. I don't know what it means. Maybe you have heard something from them, maybe there was communication, but it seems like there is a loving communication between a couple of people, and I don't only see 2 people here, I do see more, and 3 keeps ringing in my head. So maybe you are communicating with 3 people, well, with 2 people, and you, I wouldn't be surprised even if you were in a chat that involves more people, and it seems like people are messaging back and forth, but in a very sweet and caring way. A way that, look at the gentleman here. Look how caring he is of this pretty young woman. So whatever the communication here right now, it seems like it has to be very honest, very loyal, and very sweet. And I think a lot of you have encountered that lately, or if you haven't, that's something that is coming to you pretty soon with the Eight of Wands. So what is it that you should concentrate on right now? King of Wands, Two of Pence, Two of Pence, the Emperor, and I feel like I want one more card for you, and the Empress. So wow, it seems like you need to concentrate, whoever is married, concentrate on your marriage, or whoever is in relationship, concentrate on that. Now, who is not in romantic relationship, this is saying concentrate on your family. That's important. For a couple of you only, this is a very, very dear friend of yours. So let's see what it is that you should let go of. King of Pentacles, I'm going to show it to you in a minute. Three of Cups, the Lovers. Wow, you see how much love is there in this reading? Can you see how much love is here? This is nuts. But the thing is here, what I'm seeing, it seems like there's a 3rd person in the picture, and that's something that should be put aside. And now it doesn't matter, would we be talking about romantic relationship or any, love is love, okay? Would it be your friend, would it be your family member? This is saying the third person that is in the picture is somehow influencing the situation. Basically, what this pile is talking about, we are concentrated on relationship between a couple of people, okay? And this is saying, do not let anyone interrupt, okay, interrupt the connection that the Emperor and Empress has. So friend and a 3rd friend, mom and dad and someone else, okay, 2 romantic interests in relationship and a 3rd party. Don't let that influence this whole situation. So basically the 3rd person has to be let go of here, okay? So if you're not in a committed relationship with this person, this is saying let it go. If you are feeling that there is a person, family member or friend who is somehow influencing the relationship of yours and someone else's, this is saying maybe give them a break, okay? I don't want you to be cutting people off, but I'm just saying give this relationship a break of some sorts. It shouldn't be the priority right now, because it seems like it might be confusing at times, okay? It might be confusing at times. Now I have to put it out there because, you know, I don't sugarcoat things. It seems like someone needs to let go of the connection that they think that this is it, and you might be a little bit you might have misinterpreted this whole situation, because all of these cards are talking what it is that you should let go of, okay? So there is a connection that is not serving you, because what it is that you should be concentrating on is finding the friend, the lover, life partner, whatever it is in your case, whoever that is in your case, that matches the emperor's and empress relationship. And this is a very, very strong, powerful couple. Whoever is standing next to it, they are not the person. And a lot of people probably not gonna like this reading, but you know, I tell you what I see. Also, there is one friend or family member who probably has said something to you regarding that before. And this is the person you should listen to. They are represented by fire here. So they might have very strong fire somewhere in their chart. So I really hate this light. Here we go. Well, that's not better. Well, that will do. But what's happening here, it seems like this person has said something before already. And just maybe you need to spend a little bit more time with this person, or this person should be listened to. It's something about this energy that this person is someone who probably has something to say, and maybe you should listen to what they have to say. Because for some of you might have had a conflict with this person and you might have distanced yourself from them. So let me see what else it is that Tarot is showing us when it comes to the future. We have Six of Wands. I'm not taking reversals. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This reading is giving me a big time family vibe, okay? So this is saying get rid of the third person who is causing drama of some sorts. Okay, because we have so many people involved in the situation. When it comes to the future, it feels like, because we're waiting for you, right? It feels like you're going to be the one who, if you will act accordingly to your own, and use your own values and go by your best judgment, this is saying you will probably the one that people will respect. And whatever the decision you will make, it seems like you will be respected here, because Six of Wands is a winner card. There is no doubt about it, right? People are like, wow, you did a good job, you know, you've done great. Now, another thing what I'm seeing here, there might be a situation where, but I do more so feel like this is you who's represented by that Queen of Pentacles. But the only thing that I wanted to say, this thing, don't be cocky with your words. Whatever it is that's happening here, take it in a more grounded way. Because my Queen of Pentacles in this deck, she is a bit cocky. She's a bit of a cocky biatch, you know what I mean? I mean, it's fine, it depends who you're talking with. Some people, you can have a really great conversation and just keep offending each other and make a joke out of it, you know? Like, I really enjoy such open conversations where you're not afraid to laugh at one another or take the piss out of one another, but you have to know who to talk to. So this is saying, make sure that the words or the expressions that you choose to portray the message are right for that person, okay? Because you're very strong, pile number 2, and it might come through sometimes in a bit like, ouch, you know what I mean? So just choose your words. But whatever the situation, it seems like you have an opportunity to start something that will spark a fresh breath of air for you here. And whatever it is, it's possibly a creative idea of some sort. For some of you, you might have an eye on someone that does spark that fresh, new passion for life again, you know? Because the Ace of Wands in this deck, I mean, I always see it as some kind of proposal that is going to make you feel very hyped up and very passionate about, but from someone who is good looking, and I don't know why, but I always see this card such way most of the time, okay? So you might even pay attention to this person's hands. It's something about that here. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had a very well-toned body as well. So this pile number 2, it seems like there are so many people involved, so many communications happening at once. There's a bit of a chaos. What you need to do is to make sure who you're gonna spend time with and how grounded you're gonna be and how you're gonna communicate your truth to people. That's the only thing, because when it comes to the outcome of the situation, obviously for a lot of you is going to be different, but mainly your energy here is the winner's energy. Just make sure that you're not as cocky as that Queen of Pens. I have to remind you, okay? So that's what I have for pile number 2, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3 people. So let me shuffle your deck, whoever has chosen the vice versa tarot, and we're going to take a look at what is the main energy right now. And then we're going to take a look at what it is that you should concentrate on and what it is that you should let go of. So let's see. What is the main energy here? And I'm going to do that. And on top we have the Fool. And we're going to use 2 cards, Fool and 6 of Wands. Vouchers. That is actually great. Okay, so let me see what it is that you should let go of first. 7 of Swords, the Hierophant. I think that's the Page of... Is that a page? Yeah, I think so. Page of Pens. 3 of Cups. And what it is that you should concentrate on. The Hermit. I think that's the Knight of Swords. The 4 of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. All right, so let me see. I don't know why for some of you I felt like you might be. I'm not gonna do signs here, but I'm getting a message that some of you might be Cancerians here or water signs. Any sign really, but that came through, and usually when it does in my head I have to tell it. So what's happening here, the main energy is the Fool and the 6 of Wands. And it's giving me mixed messages a bit. Usually it wouldn't, but in this case it does, because of how these people look in different ways. Okay? Let me tune into this. I know why, because it's talking to 2 groups of people in pile number 3. So there's one group of people who do want to take a leap of faith. They're saying, you know what, I don't need that cup, I don't need the crown, I don't need that flower. All I need is my freedom. So you might be thinking or coming up with ideas of some sorts of how much you don't need, or how minimal, how many things and how many... Yeah, and I keep seeing you, the actual things and stuff around you. You don't need much. So you might be coming up to this understanding that you don't need a lot of things in order to be happy. Okay? And some others, it seems like you're going towards the path of success. But in order to conquer that, if you want to be very well respected, or be a... And I'm talking respected work-wise, okay, mostly, or be a leader, or be director, CEO, doesn't matter, you know, be like on top of your game. This is saying, are you ready to conquer the opposition? Can you do that? I mean, it's up to you. Obviously, you can do whatever the F you want in life, you know, you can get anything that you want, but how willing are you to fight the opposition? And that's coming through here strongly. I kind of want to flip this card. Yeah, you see what you're going to have to face with. And I applaud you, because I would go for it. If you want your own success, go for it. All of these people are your experiences. Okay? All of these people you can write a book about. Because all of those people are things that you had to overcome in order to be successful in life. Because in this card, it seems like you are on the way to success already. And I feel like it applies to both sides here. You know, even those people who are willing to let things go here, they are sacrificing something. And that something might mean a lot to that person. What they letting go of in order to be successful for themselves. And that success doesn't have to be being, you know, someone who is visible for everyone else out there, or, you know, climbing those ladders, corporation ladders, you know. It just can be your peace of mind that you're seeking for. Now, what it is that you have to let go of, the first card that popped out was the 7 of Swords and the Hierophant. So what this is saying for me, make sure that whoever or whatever is hiding their face it's probably not the best idea to communicate with that person or to get involved in such situation. So whatever is unspoken here or whatever is hidden, if you feel the shady vibe from, let's say, person or situation, it can be to do with work or friendships here, or any relationship really. This is saying let go of the shadiness. Let go of the shadiness, because even the Hierophant here is wearing a mask. You see where I'm headed? So whatever the traditional outlook on life, it might not be healthy for every single one. It can work for some people, but for some others it won't work. And I get intuitively that someone is hiding something from another person because they might not understand, because that other person is someone who goes by what the tradition, okay? And therefore this other person has to hide their swords in order for that person who does see things certain way not to kind of catch them, because they don't want to hurt them and they don't want arguments. You see where I'm getting here? So take whichever scenario is resonating with you right now, because it seems like I'm talking to 3 different groups of people when it comes to this situation here. What else to let go of? This is saying, let me check with the Knight of Pens, or maybe it's a page, I'm not sure. I'm gonna read them from images anyway. What it is that you should let go of? Both of these people, if you can see, they're holding something in front of them and they treasure that thing very much. So answer the question, what is it that you're holding? And it seems like they both look at that thing as something that is super magical or precious. So what's ringing in my ear right now, being put on the pedestal. So whatever you put on the pedestal, or whoever you put on the pedestal here, this is saying maybe it's not okay. Maybe you need to rethink that. And that is something that you're holding on to for your dear life. It's saying, is that actually bringing you happiness? Are you actually happy? Because this lady here, seems like she's surrounded by friends, but she can't see the joy that they expressing and how happy they are, only because she's so focused on that cup over there. Let me flip the card. You see? She can't see that. The only focus for her is on that cup. For this guy is the same thing. The only focus is on that pentacle. Right? And things are so beautiful around him. So it seems like you have to detach from something here that you're holding on to. And only you know what it is, because there are so many of you. What is clouding your thoughts? What is clouding your vision rather than thoughts? Because you need to open your eyes and start seeing the surroundings, okay? Now, let's take a look at what to concentrate on. So I feel like pile number 3, you might have wanted to choose one more group maybe, just have to put it out there, because the emotional stability here is coming through again. What you need to concentrate on is on your own emotions and how great you might see things. So this is saying it's okay to feel things through. Oh, look, and we have the Cancer here. The Cancer, the crab, right? So what this is saying, basically to me, feel things through what's happening around you. It's okay to feel like crap. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be chaotic sometimes. What you have to make sure that you're not doing is that you're not stuck in that for too long. And also that you don't influence other people when you feel such a way, because that, I just had a conversation actually with someone today. How not to bring your own storms into other person's world. And how egoistic can we be sometimes when we do put our frustrations on other people. And those frustrations don't have to be big. It's not like I'm talking about someone who would fail at something and come at you and start cursing about the whole situation and the whole vibe. the whole, you know, kaka energy, as I say, is put on you. No, sometimes it might be someone who's telling you how terrified they are about certain situation and how it makes them feel uncomfortable, or whatever that does involve someone else, and maybe that someone else is your friend, and you start being paranoid about that yourself, and that person brings that chaos in your world, okay, and that unnecessary worry. So you need to get rid of the unnecessary worry. We finally got there, right? It took me a while here. Now, another thing what to concentrate on is speak your own truth and do not be apologetic about it. But it has to come with a touch of love. Okay? So there has to be a balance between the swords, which is the thoughts, and there has to be a balance between the emotions. So for me, these two people could be one if you're well balanced, so that this person wouldn't seem that intimidating and that person wouldn't seem so calm. So you have a middle, okay, between these two people. It seems like right now you need to express your opinion on something, or you want to speak to someone and you really want to do that fast. So I would encourage, if you do want to propose some kind of communication, do so, especially if it's coming from the place of love and caring space, okay? For some others, this can be coming from the area of frustration, that maybe you have held this in for too long and maybe it's time to speak up and you can't hold it in anymore. Therefore, this guy looks like he's rushing in now, like, I need to speak to you now. Something has to be said. But again, remember to keep your balance in between those two things, okay? Let's flip these cards. I always like to see both sides of it. So yeah, take a look at that turtle here. It seems like it has taken a while for this person to come with some kind of proposal, because that's something bringing that cup to give to someone else, right? So it seems like it has taken a while. And now it's time to express that. So express it, pile number 3. What is it that you need to express? Now, another thing here, what to concentrate on, be your own teacher for now, okay? Be the person who is looking for answers from your own source. Be the person who is looking for answers from your own higher self, and take time to do so. And really, I keep hearing that. Don't trust what is being said. That's why. Don't trust. It's coming from the 7 of Swords, that vibe for me. Don't trust what is being said. Don't trust everything that is being said. Okay, it's something about that here. And I'm paying attention to those snakes over here. So maybe you want to concentrate more on your health. For a lot of you, water might help you throughout this moment. You have a connection with water. Maybe you some of you may be dehydrated. You need to drink a bit more of water. And, you know, just a simple reminder. Ask yourself, how much water did you really have today? How much water did you drink? So a reminder for you. Also, your lips can always tell that, okay? If your lips tend to be a little bit dry, take a look at the mirror and you're gonna see it. Your body is giving it away for you. So health is something that you might be concentrated on, or if you're not, this is saying watch what you put in your body. Maybe eat a little bit healthier at this very moment, because I keep looking at those snakes. And for me, those snakes always remind pharmacy signs, okay? So that's something that you should do. And also another thing, search for your own answer. This is saying you don't need to rely on anyone else. And again, look, this Hierophant can be talking about, you know, that tradition, but that tradition doesn't work for you, pile number 3, somehow, because what you really have to concentrate on is your own truth. So look for your own truth, okay? Let's see what else we have here. I want to flip those. We have the Chariot, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Swords. So it seems like there's quite a bit of travel involved in this. It seems like you're working on some type of travel plans. And look, do you remember how I said the pharmacy sign? Look at the Chariot. You got it there? health is something that you should concentrate on right now for sure. And again, we have that water over here. For some of you, I have to put it out there. I always say what I feel. Maybe it's gonna help one of you out of God knows how many watching. Check your breasts, or remember when was the last time when you really checked your breasts, because some women, I know they don't, and that includes me as well. So maybe that's a reminder for my own self. But yeah, keeping attention in the Chariot, you know, here it seems like someone needs to get a checkup just to be calm, okay, or just to get that in your routine. So maybe write it down and really take care of your own health. Not because I know how people don't want to be bothered for certain things, including me, but I think it's just good to remind each other to do that. Okay, now whatever the travel plans here, it seems like I do see someone going somewhere and coming back. Going and coming back. So what if you have been planning that, and maybe if you thought that it won't work out for you, I don't know which time frame we're talking, because I didn't pick the time frame for this, but this is saying it's possible, especially when that travel is somehow related to work. Okay, or maybe for some of you, in order to get to where you want work-wise, you might have to take some kind of a trip, or maybe you do, and I know this is not a time for trips now, hence I'm talking about the future, okay? By the way, who's watching this in the future, right now we have this corona outbreak, so that's why I'm saying that. But it doesn't have to be a big trip. It can be a simple trip to work if your job is still requiring you to work. But whatever the situation, I'm not going to base it off corona situation here. I'm seeing someone who does have to go somewhere to do their job and come back. And for some of you, it's some kind of a secret mission here. I don't know what it is. Maybe you do tend to work night times. Or maybe that's something that you will want to do on a side, you know. So that work that is during evening time is going to be important for you in the future. I don't know what it means to you. I hope it's making sense. But whatever the situation here, guys, it seems like you have to concentrate on things that you have been planning to do, or you will come up with, that does bring you a lot of joy and optimism. And try to stay away from that gray emotional space. It's okay, feel it through, shout it out if you need to, but make sure that you're not stuck in there for too long, okay? Because that's gonna knock you out of balance. So I hope it made sense, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now.